Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Fuego here.
I'm Mercer.
Back to do another trailer reaction, and this is, you guys might not consider it horror, but it's supposed to be horror-ish, at least for the DC Universe. This trailer just dropped at San Diego Comic-Con, and it is for Aquaman.
Directed by James Wan, a horror auteur.
Yep, exactly. New horror master James Wan. So, I say without further ado, we just jump into this one, because I'm super pumped. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Jason Momoa's hot.
My father was a lighthouse keeper.
Is that Steven Seagal?
No.
My mother was a queen.
Mara! Oh no, that wasn't Mara.
Life as a way of bringing people together.
We could unite our worlds one day.
Check it out. Arthur is talking to the fish.
Nice.
Dope!
That is awesome.
Permission to come aboard.
Nice.
I've been looking for you.
There she is.
Your half-brother King Orm is about to declare war upon the surface world. The only way to stop this war is for you to take your rightful place as king.
Trust me, I am no king.
You do your best thinking when you're not thinking at all.
Man, she's so hot.
That was the worst pep talk ever.
Might want to strap in. Welcome home.
Atlantis.
My brother has come from the surface to challenge me for the throne.
I call it an ass whooping. I'm no leader.
Wow.
I came because I have no choice. I came to save my home and the people that I love.
You think you're unworthy to lead because you're of two different worlds.
Wow. That's. Oh my God! It's the trench. Oh my God! They're doing the trench.
That was awesome.
Whoa!
Yes.
Damn!
Yeah. Oh shit!
That's who it is, right?
He's with me.
Black Manta, dude. That's so dope. Oh!
Dang.
He's riding a fucking mosasaur.
Should have a parachute.
Redheads, you gotta love them.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, that was rad.
Dude, oh my God, the Black Manta is in this. That
Black
is
Manta,
so dope. Okay, wait, turn off the thing. Okay, all right. So I am super stoked for this, dude. This is awesome. This is like, you know, a live action version of the undersea wonder that Little Mermaid provided me as a kid.
Good job.
You know what I mean? And it looks amazing just from the very beginning when this kid has all the freaking fish and shark behind him, like a big, like it's his school and stuff like that.
He's like ready to command them, dude.
Oh, it's so good. The one issue I might have is the fact that they fly through the water rather than actually swimming. But, you know, I'm sure it's going to work for cinematic purposes. And the way they talk underwater without, you know, like, you know, I guess they wouldn't exhale bubbles because they're breathing with gills. So that makes so much sense. But the tidal wave here with the boat and, oh my God, just so much I'm excited for. So many wonderful visuals. James Wan is a visual artist, even though he's stuck to horror up until now, except he did Fast and the Furious, right? Yeah, Fast 6, I think, something like that. But, I mean, God, I'm so pumped for this.
Yeah, what a cast, dude. I mean, and the ex of Johnny Depp and Nicole Kidman,
Amber
both
Heard,
amazing-looking women. And hey, I'm perfectly fine in myself to say Momoa is a stud, dude.
Absolutely.
And he is bringing it on screen. I like Patrick Wilson. He's got a weird look in this, but he looks rightfully sinister. He looks more like the original, like, Aquaman from the comic books to me, which is kind of funny. And these effects, dude, are just outrageous. I cannot wait. And we're going to see, I'm assuming, like, kind of a montage, flashbacky kind of
origin story,
yeah. But Nicole Kidman looks so good for her age too, man.
Yeah, oh, that's who that was. Yeah, these creatures are the trench. That's what I was super excited about.
Yeah, look at those things, man.
Dude, when they relaunched Aquaman in the New 52, the first story arc was about the trench, which is these creatures.
Whoa.
If you see in the light, they're all around him and jumping after him. These are the trench. They're creatures that were hibernating essentially in the Mariana Trench, and something happens where they all get loose and they come after Aquaman and all the Atlanteans. And this shot, the next shot, is such a horror. Like, look at that. That is so awesome with the boat at the top, and then you see all the
water, though.
It's all illuminated by the lightning in the background. That is masterful direction right there. He's like, okay, I want a shot. The boat's going to be super small. It's going to be lit by the lightning in the background. You're going to see green on the top of the ocean and then black at the bottom, because that's the way the shit works. And you're just going to be swarmed by creatures. Like, that is so cool. Oh, and yeah, let me get a close shot of them. Like, that's a close up of it.
That's one of them, huh?
That's what they look like.
They look sick, dude. They look almost kind of like a xenomorph mixed with.
They do a little bit, yeah. And then this black guy is the one that's going to be Black Manta, one would assume. Yeah.
I thought it was the little comedian guy for a moment
Kevin
there.
Hart?
Kevin Hart. That's funny. He does have that look. He's like mixed with Boyega and Kevin Hart. So all right, there we go.
They hadn't said Black Manta was going to be in this, had they? Those guys look cool too.
Yeah, those are the actual Atlanteans.
Okay.
I believe. Anyway, they might be a different race, but
God, what costuming, what effects! This movie.
Look at that.
Once again, I said it in a trailer we did earlier today. They're putting this out in December. They are thinking this is going to have like Harry Potter, Star Wars kind of appeal.
Well, look at this stuff.
It does to me, obviously.
Towards the end, it's crazy. Like I want to pause on the riding sharks.
And there's not a Star Wars movie coming out this December.
Nope. Oh man, that's so cool.
Yeah, those seahorse whatever beaks. Like,
look
at
at
these
that,
riding
dude.
the great whites.
That's so awesome, dude. And they've got like jousting sticks too. Or no, they're guns. They're they're sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads.
Dr. Evil knew all along what we had to
do. That's awesome, dude. That is such a cool visual. And then the other side are seahorse, like sea dragons almost.
Yeah, because they've got the beak kind of thing going
on. That's so neat. That is so neat. And then Black Manta looks super dope, dude. His head is usually a little bit wider and flatter, but it looks so good.
Why would he be in a house? Why would he break through the top of a house?
It's probably the lighthouse.
Could be, yeah.
Because remember, Aquaman is hiding out on the surface.
Well, his dad's still alive, so Black Manta would find out and go after family. I'm sure. That is so cool.
So we're gonna have a couple villains in this, then, presumably.
Orm and Black Manta, yeah. Oh my God! Hang on, I want to take all this like shot by shot.
Look at that scene right there.
Look at how gorgeous this shit is. This looks like Spielbergian kind of visuals. It really does. And this is a mosasaur that he's riding. It's a mosasaur, made popular in Jurassic World.
Yes.
But
look at that scene though too. Wow.
And these are Atlantean ships versus some evil ships.
They look like crazy crab-looking.
Yeah, it's like the bottom of like a volcano in the bottom of the sea.
A hydrothermal vent. Oh my God! The sharks rush in and start like that's an effective horse. When it rides you in and starts eating your opponents as you're going. That's pretty awesome.
This movie is going to crush, I think,
Mosasaur is so dope, dude. Look at the guy riding and he's like, Yahoo! There's actually a lot of the Yahoos in this. Splash
Tons
on
of
the logo.
Yahoo moments, I agree. Redheads.
Jump out without a parachute? I mean, that's a moment from Captain America, unfortunately. That's pretty lifted, but
is she thinking she's going to go swim in the sand or something?
Like, I don't know. So awesome.
Redheads.
I don't know. I was dominating that one. Andrew, did you get all your words in?
Yeah, it's seems like a lot of fun. Aquaman. I think the joke on Aquaman forever has been that he's the pansy of the group kind of situation.
The joke is that he talks to fish, and they address that shit at the very beginning. It's so awesome.
And it was a running joke on Entourage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of one of those things where that's the haha version of it, and I think this movie is here to kind of dispel that, let people, younger people, have a different version of Aquaman. Because I'll tell you right now, they're making Aquaman become a badass right here.
This ain't your daddy's Aquaman.
And again, Aquaman was like, oh, I'll get whales and stuff like that. Like now we're getting into let's go get the prehistoric monsters from the trench and mess with it. So the concept has evolved over years and all that stuff, and the fact that we know some of these things existed, did or not, we kind of let our imaginations validate some of these things, I guess, if that makes any sense. So it looks like fun, but I don't know. I don't know how into, I guess, the secondary story with, like, you know, Atlantis is going to take over the surface world. It's like, dude, we would find a way to nuke them in like 15 minutes.
You don't. That's the thing. Atlantis is much more technologically advanced. They're like Wakanda.
But even so, in any, I mean, even in, I hate to make the comparison, but with the Marvel stuff, the government is saying, you know, war, war, war the whole time. That's so. I don't know. It seems like the same thing's happening, but there's not the same thing going on in the quote unquote real world. Again, if somebody declared war on us, I think we would do something crazy. But it's also, I don't know, it kind of lends to, yeah, they're making him a badass, but he's also, I don't want to be in this. I just kind of want to, you know, live my life and chill and be
hang
cool.
out with this chick.
Yeah.
You know.
So, I don't know, maybe they'll define all this stuff later, but you guys already hit on the visuals, all the creatures, all of the cast, crew, big players, all this stuff looks great. So I'm hoping this will keep the momentum going for DC, and maybe they try and get a couple more big picture stuff going. But I mean, there's no reason to hate this movie other than not being a fan of Aquaman. But even then, it's really hard to hate this movie.
I've had a lot of people say that Aquaman, the perception of him was changed with two things: the New 52 and with the Injustice game. Suddenly, people were like, "Oh wow, Aquaman's pretty badass," and this is, I mean. He's a sexy beast in this, dude. Like, look at that guy, for God's sake.
Yeah. It's so funny. I'm going to love it when we're going to see review after review that's going to say, you know, Aquaman, the biggest joke in the DC universe, is now the best movie in the DC universe.
Will it top Wonder Woman? Who knows?
You know what? I don't know, but I think the visual beauty of it will get way more kids than Wonder Woman did.
True.
Because Wonder Woman had a lot of the muted war tones, and she was the color in the movie.
True.
This is just stunning color everywhere.
This looks like a visual feast in comparison. You did such a good job with that Little Mermaid comparison.
Yeah, well, and all the Finding Nemo-ness of it all, too. And now this is a live-action version of that, and people are going to be so all about it. And, of course, women are going to flock to see a shirtless Jason Momoa
Men
for an
too.
entire movie. Oh, yeah, there will be men, absolutely. And Amber Heard, what I loved, if you saw, like, they're paying so much attention. If you see Amber Heard's costume, when she walks up, it's super green, right? Look at how emerald it is. What's neat is later, when she's swimming,
it's like more of a bluish.
It's more of a blue because that's what happens when you go deeper. It gets from green to blue to black. And so the lower she goes, it ends up looking more blue. I don't know where it is, but you can see the shot at some point.
And I don't care. I would just watch this footage all day.
Yeah, really? Anyway. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it is totally
it's a much
more
bluer tone, but it's because of the depth that she's at. So it's real. I love that they're paying that much attention to
cool
the
how it looks like
coloration of
fish
the ocean.
scales, too.
I mean, because at this, you know, everything has a blue hue when you get down to this level of the ocean. I'm a scuba diver. I am. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm a scuba diver.
That chisel, man. No way.
It's fun, dude. It is so cool. It's something that's such a small percentage of people actually get to do. It's so amazing. You see all this stuff for real. It's great. Maybe not this stuff, because I think this might be created, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, so there you go, guys. That's our reaction to Aquaman. Might not be very horror, but it does have some horror elements. The trench, for sure, are horror elements. So I'm excited as hell for this. Let us know in the comments down below. Are you guys excited about it? But yeah, for now, well, let me say thank you very much to our patrons. Make sure you click the link in the description box if you want to become a patron. But you can support the channel, and you'll get access to content that is early access, I should say, including our Terrifier review and our commentary for both In the Mouth of Madness and Event Horizon.
Double down on Sam Neill.
Yep, we're about to record a new one here tonight. So thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Gracias, I've been Jaime Fuego.
I'm Andrew Mercer.
And remember, stay scared.